You know, they say friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. And that is true for a group of friends from Boston in the new ABC series, A Million Little Things. It premieres tomorrow night right here on Channel 13. Joining me now, two of the stars from the show, Ron Livingston and Stephanie Shostak. Oh, great to talk to you guys. Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hey, you know, a brand new series hits the air and everyone wants to ask, what's it about? So how have you been describing the story to people?
You want it?
Sure.
Take it, Stephanie.
It's about a group of friends who met under really unexpected circumstances. It started with the four guys getting stuck in an elevator 10 years ago, and they really connected because they were strangers and free with one another. And this guy said, we can't let this go, and he had Bruins seasons tickets. It takes place in Boston, and then started this friendship. And 10 years later, the girlfriends are in, and the wives are in, and children. And the series start with Ron's character, John, who is the glue to all of them, and on paper has the most successful life, taking his own life. And it's a shock to everybody. And this is how the series starts. And it's about this group of friends who is left trying to figure out what their lives are going to become after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite
where do you go from there?
Right, right. Well, and where do you go from there? So it's interesting for you, Ron. Are you seen only in flashbacks, because your character has left us?
Yeah, it's when you see John after the pilot, you're seeing him in flashback time.
Oh my! Well, let's talk about your character, John. It's an interesting take on suicide. Your character was a real estate mogul. He was a Harvard grad. He seemed like someone who just had it all. And so I guess the question remains, why did he commit suicide?
I think that question itself kind of assumes that there's a rational reason that justifies taking your life. And when you look at somebody successful and you go, how could that person have a rational reason? And the truth of the matter is, it's not a rational act. It can come from mental illness or crippling depression, and it's something that in 2018, if we could scrape off the sort of stigma around asking for help about it, it's actually really easy to treat and and to get help. But this guy was not able to do that, and oddly enough, I think sometimes the people who are the most sort of have the trappings of success, it's because the trappings of success are important to them, and a lot of times those are the very people that feel like they have the most to lose by admitting that they need help.
Well, thanks, you guys. That's a real insightful answer there, because it isn't simple. It's not just one thing. So we look forward to tuning in tomorrow night and joining you guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Tune in tomorrow night. Watch the season premiere of A Million Little Things right here on Channel 13, 10 p.m. Hey, Todd, over to you.
Yeah, I want to check that out. Thanks, JJ. Hey.